Imagine there's no heaven. It's easy if you try. No hell below us. Above us only sky. Imagine all the people living for today. Yeah. Imagine there's no countries. It isn't hard to do. Nothing to kill or die for, and no religion too. Imagine all the people living life in peace. You may say I'm a dreamer, but I'm not the only one. I hope someday you'll join us, and the world will be as one. Imagine no possessions. I wonder if you can. No need for greed or hunger. A brotherhood of man. Imagine all the people sharing all the world. You may say I'm a dreamer, but I'm not the only one. I hope someday you'll join us, and the world will live as one. You know something, in the world there would be no poverty, and there'd be no despair or sorrow if all you millionaires and billionaires out there gave away 1 or 2% of your net worth. There'd be no poverty in Canada. Think about that for a minute. All you millionaires and billionaires giving away 1 or 2% of your net worth, there'd be no poverty in Canada. And if we did it all across the world, all the millionaires and billionaires in the world gave away 1 or 2% of their net worth, there'd be no poverty in the world. There'd be housing for the homeless. There'd be food for everybody. There'd be nobody suffering in the world. Think about that for a minute. If each millionaire and billionaire in the world, all the millionaires and billionaires, gave away 1 or 2% of their net worth, there'd be no poverty, no hunger, nobody dying, no stress, no pressures. See, the problem is most millionaires, when they become a millionaire, they become greedy. They want another million or two. I'll tell you how I know this. I got an older sister that's a medical doctor, and she's a multi-millionaire. She's got about 4 or 5 million, and she made that from being a doctor, doing operations and all that good stuff. But mean, oh my gosh, meaner than a rattlesnake. Makes Scrooge look like Mickey Mouse or a choir boy. Anyhow, the moral of my story is quite simply this. If all you millionaires and billionaires in the world, everywhere in the world, every country, gave away 1 or 2% of your net worth, there'd be no poverty, there'd be no hunger, there'd be lots of housing for everybody, and there'd be less stress and less pressure for all the people in the world that couldn't make $1 million or $1 billion. You know, not everybody can be a millionaire or a billionaire. Think about it. Not everybody can. But the ones that are in the privilege of being a billionaire or millionaire should share their wealth and do good things with their wealth. Help out the disadvantaged and the vulnerable people of the world that have no housing or food and need medical expenses paid and things like that. Do good things with your money. So, quite simply, the moral of my story is for every millionaire and billionaire to give away 1 or 2% of your net worth to the poverty problems of the world. That means housing, hunger, medical expenses. That means the welfare of all mankind and womankind throughout the world. This is Dennis Ramsey's opinion. Anyhow, I'm a simple folk artist. I paint folk art paintings and abstract art paintings. If you ever want a painting, call me at 902-365-5044. So in 2018 and 2019 and 20, let's start ending poverty, let's end hunger, and let's end lack of housing. Let's get houses for all the world's homeless peoples of the world. Let's get food for all the hungry people of the world. And let's support and help everybody in the world, include everybody, no matter what country you live in. Let's help out everybody that's vulnerable or at a disadvantage. And that means housing, schooling, that means medical expenses, that means feeding the poor or the hungry, that means getting housing for the homeless peoples of the world. It also means all you millionaires and billionaires, please share your wealth. Give away 1 or 2% of your net worth to these poverty issues and hunger issues and housing issues and all the problems of the world. And I guarantee you, this is coming from folk artist Dennis Ramsey, these problems will go away. There'll be no poverty, there'll be no hunger, and there'll be no stress. People in the world will be better off, and they'll thank all you millionaires and billionaires. It's like Buddy said to me the other day. He said, Dennis, how much money does the Rolling Stones need before they retire? And I scratched my little fuzzy head and I said, well, they're only worth like $5 billion now or $6 billion. So I think they could give away 3 or 4 billion of that and still be okay for money. So give away 1 or 2% of your net worth to the poverty problems of the world, hunger, housing, schooling. Do good things with your money, all you millionaires and billionaires. That's the end of my message. Hope I enlightened you to taking 1 or 2% of your net worth, if you're a millionaire or billionaire, and giving it away to the people that are suffering from hunger, housing, and need help or support. That's the moral of my story. Have a nice day. Also subscribe to my YouTube channel. There's art videos, singing videos, talking videos. Always give me a thumbs up, thank you. Now imagine John Lennon was a peaceful man, and he tried to enlighten everybody on the poverty of the world. So that's the idea of this message. I sang the song Imagine, but I want all you millionaires and billionaires, please donate your money to the people that are suffering in poverty. For example, yours truly here, Dennis Ramsey, is a starving folk artist, and I've been suffering hard times the last 15-20 years. That's the truth. But I paint folk art paintings and abstract art paintings for food money. Yes, I paint them for food money and basics and essentials of life. So if you ever want a painting, please support me. Come visit me. I live at 27 Canaan, Canaan Avenue, Apartment B, Kentville, Kentville, Nova Scotia, Canada, postcode B4N2A7. All you pen pals out there, write me a letter, and we'll talk about art and talk about the politics of the world. Anyhows, you take care and all the best. And all you locals in the town of Kentville, support Dennis Ramsey's folk art painting and come buy an abstract art painting or folk art painting. Call me 902-365-5044. Anyhow, I don't edit my videos. I shoot from the hip. Whatever comes out of this pie hole comes out. Have a nice day.